It's me, Ian, and this is Help My Supply Teacher is Magic. We've fooled hundreds of you guys by swapping regular teachers with magicians, and we've been secretly filming the results with special cameras, which we've hidden in the classroom. We are cheekier than the cheekiest cheeky monkey, and believe you me, he is very cheeky. And because we know magic is what you want, we're also showing you loads of other great tricks as well. Here's my amazing card flick. It needs some work. Let's play some clips. Fergus is going undercover to cause mayhem in this class of Year 3s. Look, it's snowing in the classroom.
And it was amazing.
But will they think he's the coolest teacher they've ever had? We're going to teach you a magic trick so you can fool your friends. Grab a tape measure so you can join in. Plus, you've been sending in clips of all your best magic tricks, and later on, I'll be picking my 5 favourites. Will you be one of my wannabe wizards? Could you spot a magician pretending to be a supply teacher? Could you? Really? This is Fergus. He's cheeky and very sneaky. He's about to go undercover as a supply teacher. The hidden cameras are set. Will it be your school? Will it be your class? Let's find out. Here's a Year 3 class. They don't know it yet, but Fergus is going to teach them about weather. I don't know whether they'll believe it or not. None of the class suspect there are cameras hidden in their classroom or realise that Fergus is not a real teacher, but can he keep it up?
Now, today's lesson is about precipitation.
Precipi what?
That's a very posh word for something very simple. Precipitation is rain.
Ah, now you're talking, Fergus. He's got their full attention and the magic's on its way.
Who can tell me what might happen if it's a bit colder? It becomes snow. Very, very good. Now, snow is formed of something called snowflakes. Does anyone know what a snowflake looks like? Yeah? I'm going to show you with this piece of paper. Now, obviously, it's not quite as big as this.
Fergus is getting all creative. I can't wait to see what his snowflake looks like.
So here's what my snowflake looks like.
Ah.
It looks a bit more like a donut, doesn't it?
His art skills are not up to scratch, but the class have warmed to him, and there's some cool magic coming up.
Now, I'd like to tell you about my very first time I saw snow. I went to somewhere called Lapland. Lapland is where a certain somebody lives that you might see at Christmas time.
Someone I see at Christmas? Oh, my mum.
Do you know who I'm talking about? On 3, 1, 2.
Ah, Santa, of course.
Now, when I arrived in Lapland, unfortunately, it was quite sunny. So all the snow had started to melt and go a bit slushy. So we begun a 2-day trek into the very heart of Lapland. We were pulled on sleighs by huskies. Now, as we drew closer to the heart of Lapland, it begun to get colder and colder. I could hear some faint music in the distance. That music sounded a little bit like this. And do you know what happened?
No, what happened? What happened? What's he doing?
And as we drew closer, amazingly, as it got colder and colder, it begun to snow.
Whoa, Fergus is making it snow in the classroom.
And it was amazing. And it carried on, look!
An indoor snowstorm, that's amazing.
And it carried on, didn't stop. Snowed and snowed and snowed.
Look, the class are trying to grab the snow to make snowballs.
And that was my first experience of Lapland.
An astonishing trick. Fergus is now going to let them in on his little white lie.
I haven't really been to Lapland. There's a very good reason why I told that little lie. Right now, this second, You're all being filmed on a new CBBC magic show. There's a camera in that box there, and there's a camera in the box behind you, and you're all going to be on TV!
He did it! Fergus is a blizzard wizard and has totally fooled the class. First, Fergus made an unconvincing snowflake.
Looks like.
I never knew that he was going to do that. I thought he was just going to teach us.
Then he took the snowflake and turned it into a blizzard, and it went down a storm.
It's like, and then it all comes blasting out everywhere. Awesome. Brilliant. It was fantastic.
Fergus pulled it off. The class had no idea he was a magician. Would you realise your supply teacher was magic? Later on, Catherine will also be going undercover as a supply teacher. She's going to blow this class's mind with a mind-reading trick. Is this your class? This is John. He's going to teach you the secret behind a trick you can use at home. If you fancy yourself as a magician, here's a trick you can try on your mates. All you need is a tape measure. If you haven't got one already, go and get one now. Go on, hurry up. In the meantime, John will do these face exercises. You back? Ready? Good. Do you know how to work out someone's age by using only a tape measure? Can you work it out? Keep watching and you'll find out later in the show. But right now, we have something amazing for you. This is an interactive illusion. This is a trick that you can take part in at home. So come on. Get nice and close to the screen so you can follow all the action. You smell awful. Here's John.
We're going to do a trick with the 12 animals from the Chinese calendar. They are a rooster, goat, dragon, ox, horse, rat, dog, snake, monkey, rabbit, tiger, and a pig. You're going to put your finger here and move around the animals like this. First of all, I want you to think of a secret number between 5 and 15. Have you got one? Good. Now, starting here, move your finger around the animals the same amount of times as your secret number. So if your secret number was 6, you'd move 6 times, like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So in this case, you'd be on the rabbit. Remember, starting here, move your finger the same amount of times equal to your secret number. Are you ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. Keep going till your secret number, and then stop and keep your finger there. Keep going. Ooh, some of you have chosen quite a big number. Okay, perfect. Stay right where you are. Let me take these away. Now, move in the other direction, the same number that you've just moved. That's moving this way, the same amount equal to your secret number. You ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, good. Leave your finger where it is now. Now, I know you're not thinking of the goat, the rat, the snake, or the rabbit, so I'll remove those. Now, you can move 4 more times, either this way or this way. That's 4 times in either direction. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep your finger there. Now, I know you're not thinking of the dragon, the ox, or the pig. Keep your finger touching the screen and concentrate on the animal you are touching. You're thinking of the tiger. What was that?
Do you know what calendars like to eat? Dates? Sorry, that joke's a bit dry. Every week, we have been bringing you the top 5 chart of new magicians on the block. I've got my comfy chair. I've got my trusty laptop. And I've got A big bowl of grapes. Seedless, obviously. Hit it. We asked you to send in clips of yourself performing your best magic tricks. We received loads of clips from all over the country. Each week I'll be choosing my 5 favourite wannabe wizards and showing them to you guys. Number 5 this time is Ed from Beaconsfield with his appearing ball trick. Oh, there it is in the right hand. That's it, put it in the pocket. There it is again. Get in that pocket. Oi! This time he's really going to get rid of it. Oh, would you believe it? But watch this. It's gone. Why did he do that in the first place? Appearing at number 4 is Connor from Birmingham, and he appears to be on a carpet of giant playing cards. Would it be a magic carpet? So it's the ace of diamonds at the top, a quick flip, and it turns into the king of diamonds. That was a great trick for starters, but there's more. He's put the king of diamonds in the middle of the deck. But pow, it's back at the top. Amazing. Keep your eye on that card. This bit will really shake you up. See what I mean? It's the king of spades. Great trick, but I dig this better. It's Cavan from Dudley with a real classic. He's got the cups and balls trick.
I'll do it from my hand through the cups onto that one. Watch 3, 2, 1.
Whoa, the ball went through the top 2 cups onto the bottom cup.
2, 1, oof.
Now 2 balls on the bottom cup. Do you think he can get his hat trick?
Next time. 3, 2, 1.
Goal, man of the match. But no match for Thomas from the Isle of Man with his never say die attitude.
I went to the magic shop the other day and I asked the man if he had a red and white die. And he said, it's your lucky day. It comes inside this red and white die box.
So that box has got to be bigger than the die, right?
You know what's cool? When you're performing, you can put the box inside the die.
Whoa, he put the big box into the smaller die. How is that possible?
He said, take the box out of the die.
This is a proper conundrum. Watch this.
You open it up and you put the die in. And I said, well, that's really cool. But is there any other colours? And he said, well, there is. I've just had this one shipped in from China.
This is the best bet.
It's right here.
Ta-da! Who's my favourite though? I'm not going to tell you yet, not before I put on my funny chat show voice. At number 5 is Ed's reappearing ball. On the carpet of cards, it's Connor at 4. Cavan scores a hat trick at 3. Thomas's impossible die rolls in at 2. And he was nearly my favourite, but out of the tons of clips of wannabe wizards, my top one this time was Ruby from Rotherham with her jumping jacks.
Alright, so first I just needed to look at these cards. These are a random and ordinary pack of cards.
But where are the jacks?
You may or may not have noticed that I didn't actually put the jacks in there.
I did notice, but only because I saw it before.
3 and 4 jacks. Alright, so we can just pop them there.
So she's put the 4 jacks back on the top of the deck.
This trick is about me controlling these jacks to jump around the deck where I want them to. So this first jack, I'm just going to pop him to the bottom of the deck, and if he does his job properly and with a bit of luck, he jumps.
Whoa, that jack jumped all the way through the deck from the bottom to top.
To the top. And if you do your job properly, under my control and my spell,
ouch,
he jumps to the bottom.
Not surprised he jumped with encouragement like that.
This jack, I'm going to pop in the deck the wrong way. And now if he can flip and turn round within a matter of seconds, then it must be magic.
Gotta love a catchphrase.
Sure enough.
That jack flipped and jumped to the top.
This jack, I'm gonna pop him somewhere in the middle of the deck. And if he does his job properly, I'm gonna make him turn all the way around.
So Ruby made 3 jacks jump and the 4th's about to flip. Here it comes, here it comes.
in the deck.
Way!
No extra jacks. Thanks for watching.
The pleasure was all ours. Can't wait until next time for more Wannabe Wizards.
Right now, I've got something pretty cool to show you. I'm going to make this £10 note go from one pocket to another. There's a £10 note. Just put it in there. Wow. Oh, sorry, two seconds, sorry. Hello? Oh, hey, sis. Yeah, that £20 I owe you? Yeah, I've got it right here. Oh. Sorry, I need to take this call. Here's what's coming up.
Have you worked out the secret to John's challenge? If you haven't already got a tape measure, go and get it now, hurry. And watch what happens when Catherine goes undercover in another school. Could it be your class? Could your supply teacher be magic? Right now, though, classy magician Catherine is about to do an incredible trick at a museum. This is Tabs, Annabelle and Georgina. They have no idea they're about to start their own magic show.
This card trick uses cards with different animals on the face. So if I show them all to you, we've got 52 different animals here. A pig, a spider, buffalo, bear, all the way through. So what I'd like you to do, Annabelle, is have a look through them and pick out any animal you like.
The elephant.
The elephant, good choice.
So Annabelle's chosen the elephant card.
Any particular reason why you chose the elephant?
No, not really.
Not really, okay. What I'd like you to do is shuffle the deck for me.
Okay.
She's shuffled the cards.
That's perfect. And I'd just like you to cup your hands together. Great. Now we're going to slide the elephant back in between the rest of the animals.
Catherine's put the elephant cards back in the deck.
I just want you to focus on the cards. Now, how does an elephant move? He stomps about, doesn't he? He's quite heavy in his feet. Watch. Just...
Look at that, the cards are moving.
One card moves. Hey, do you want to take that out, Tabitha? Have a look. It's the elephant.
Not only that, it's the card she picked. Let's get a rewind.
Watch. Just...
The card magically came out of the pack. Incredible.
Hey, do you want to take that out, Tabitha? Have a look. It's the elephant.
They can't believe it.
The card just moved, and it's like...
Can't move, and then the elephant came.
Really good. Yeah, really good trick. Yeah.
It's the moment you've all been waiting for, a chance to learn how to fool your friends. Me and John challenge you to work out someone's age by only using a tape measure. Come on, have you worked it out? How many of you got it? Maybe you think it works by measuring your hands. Nah. Do you measure your feet? No way. How about measuring the circumference of your head? Come on. You take the tape measure and pull it out to the amount of centimetres equivalent to the year we're in. Then fold the tape measure over. So in 2012, you'd pull it out to 212 centimetres. That's 212 for 2012. Then lock the tape measure with the button and make sure the metal end is touching the tape measure. Then ask your friend what year they were born. Okay then, I was born in 1988. Run your finger along the tape to find the centimetre mark for the year I was born. So you put your finger on 188 centimetres for 1988. Go on, John, show them how that shows my age. John's keeping his finger on the year I was born, and on the opposite side of the folded tape measure is my age, 24. See the number 20 and the number 4. Let's get a rewind. Folding the tape measure, you stretch the tape out to the year you're in. So 212 for 2012. Make sure the metal end is touching the tape measure. Pinch the tape measure at the year the person was born, and on the other side will be their age. Did you get it? Are you amazing already? Now you've all got something to show off with in the playground. In Undercover Magic, we hide cameras in all sorts of places. Our magicians play tricks on members of the public who don't know they're being filmed. James is a super smart magician and he's about to go undercover in a shopping centre. This is Matthew. He doesn't know it yet, but he's been set up by his mum and he's about to see an amazing trick. He has no idea what's about to happen. Here comes James now. Check him out. What's he up to?
Sorry to bother you. I've just got a job interview in one of the shops down there. I was just trying to get an opinion on the tie. Do you think it's a bit much?
Pink tie, black shirt. It's a bit much, James.
It's a bit snazzy, isn't it? I'm a bit worried about the shirt, the jacket as well. The jacket might be a bit creased. Is it looking okay? Or maybe the blue tie with the stripy. Is that better?
Hang on a minute. Something different. Is it his hair? Let's get a rewind. Oh, pink tie. Black shirt.
I'm a bit worried about the shirt.
He turns round and when he turns back, it's a stripy tie and blue shirt.
Or maybe the blue tie with the stripy.
That's incredible.
I'm about 3 hours late, so I gotta go. Thanks very much.
Their faces say it all.
I felt a bit confused and shocked at what just happened. Crazy.
Now it's time for mind-bending Catherine to fool another unsuspecting class. She's going undercover as a supply teacher to do an incredible trick. Is this your school? Is it your class? And will this class realise their supply teacher is magic? These Year 4 pupils think they're coming in for science, but there's no formula to this lesson. It's totally experimental. The classroom's been rigged with hidden cameras and Catherine has got a mind-reading trick they'll never predict.
Good morning, everybody. Now, we're going to be learning about mind reading.
That's right, she said mind reading. That sounds exciting and I don't think they'll mind this lesson.
Now, this is a mind reading device which my uncle has very kindly lent to me because he works in a university as a professor. So if I put this mind reading device on my head and put it on to receive, I should be able to get some of your thoughts here in the room.
You naughty little liar, Catherine. This story is just part of the trick.
The aerial needs to be up as well.
The aerial doesn't make any difference, because there's no such thing as a mind-reading device, people.
OK, I've just had a thought come through. She looks silly in that hat.
That's what I was thinking.
How old is she? Something else. When's break time? Right, OK. So I'm getting a lot of different thoughts, but I don't know who any of these thoughts are coming from, unless somebody else is wearing the other device.
Here we go. That means the magic's on the way.
So, who would like to have a go at mind reading?
Of course they do. Mind reading sounds great and they all believe it.
Yes, what's your name? Tiago. OK, Tiago, come on up here.
Lucky Tiago. He has no idea he's going to play a massive part in this amazing trick.
You're going to put the device on your head, like...
Looking good, mate.
Give him a set of these pictures. So we've got here a flagpole, a chair, traffic lights, a bike, lots of different pictures. And I'm going to have an identical set myself, so you hold on to them. Now, I'm going to put yours here onto send and mine onto receive.
She's turning those buttons, but they don't do anything. How on earth is Catherine going to read his mind?
Now, what I'd like you to do is have a look through all the pictures, and when you're thinking of one of them, let me know.
He's chosen carefully, and he's not letting Catherine see.
Have you got one? OK, I want you to take that picture out and focus on it. That's perfect.
He's got the tree, but Catherine has no idea.
So I have no idea what you're thinking of.
I just said that.
Now, Tiago, I'm going to attempt to read your mind. So close your eyes and visualise that image in your head very vividly, almost like a dream. Are you doing that for me?
Tree, 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 tree.
Right. Yeah, I've definitely just had something come through here. I think I know what you're thinking of. I'm going to take the picture out. And what I'd like you to do is pick up your picture out of the pile, hold it close to you so no one can see it.
Has she got it?
I'm going to show everyone what I think you're thinking of.
Yes, he got it, but how? My brain hurts, but it's not over yet. This was no fluke.
Now, this time, we're going to try something a little bit different. We're going to try and get you to read my mind.
Yeah, I'm speechless too.
So this time, you're on receive, and I'm on send.
This time, Tiago's going to read Catherine's mind. But how? He's not a magician.
So again, I'm going to have a look through all the different pictures. Okay, so I've got a picture in my mind, and I'm concentrating on it. And I'm sending it over to you now. So what I want you to do is pick up the pictures, and when you think you know what I'm thinking of, I want you to take that picture out.
I can't wait for this.
Don't show me any of the pictures.
I'm so confused. Will they read our mind?
Take out the picture that you think I'm thinking of. Okay, so I'm going to take out the picture I was thinking of. Okay, what I'd like you to do is turn over the picture.
Has he done it? Has he done it? I'm going to hold my breath. I can't hold it anymore. Whoa, he done it!
Wow, isn't that amazing? Thank you very much. You can go and sit back down again.
It's a mind-blowing trick, but it's time for Catherine to reveal her big secret.
Do you want to know something? That's not really a mind-reading device. That was the magic trick. And I'm not a teacher, I'm a magician. And if you give a wave over there and a wave over there, you're being filmed right now to be on a new CBBC magic show.
She did it! Catherine's brilliant mind-reading trick has totally fooled the class. First, Catherine read Tiago's mind.
I don't know how he knew what she was thinking.
Then, incredibly, Tiago read Catherine's mind, which has got me totally bamboozled.
I was really shocked when I found out this was a show.
Catherine pulled it off. The class had no idea she was a magician. We totally got them, and they loved it.
Remember, if you're at school and you think something magical is stirring in the class, maybe you'll find yourself shouting, "Help! My supply teacher is magic!"